This video is gonna be titled Ignorant Black People. I just got finished watching a couple of videos by Boyce Watkins. One of them was about this black woman who won a couple $1,000,000 or whatever, and she used some of it to bail out her boyfriend from jail or whatever. And he's talking about how trying to get her to use the money right, help her next generation, her grandkids, things of that nature. But what I don't know if he realizes that these people like this, black people like this, they are lost cause. You can't tell these type of people nothing. And one of the most arrogant group of people, ignorant and arrogant group of people you ever meet is usually a black woman. Being arrogant is not that bad when you know what the fuck you're talking about. You're knowledgeable about things. Being ignorant is bad as well. Well, being ignorant is bad. But what's worse than being just ignorant is being arrogant and ignorant. A lot of young black women are both. They have like both of those. That's a very bad combination. To be arrogant and ignorant. To have one is not as bad as having both. And you can't really tell a young black woman anything. A black woman, period, for the most part. You can't tell them shit because they already know everything. Well, they think they know everything. So what happened? But I'm not going to just say black women, young black women, but they are probably the worst. Black dudes are the same way though, but black women are probably the worst as far as not being able to tell them anything. These are people who are arrogant as hell. Like they're arrogant as hell when they feel like things are going their way and they don't see the long term. They don't realize that certain things are good right now and later without careful planning that you'll be in the opposite position. So they're arrogant when they're young and things are going their way. And then when their arrogance and their stupidity and their ignorance gets them messed up, you know what I'm saying, gets them messed up real bad, then they want to humble themselves and all of that stuff. Then they have to hit rock bottom too, you know, to really for that to happen. And that's why it's almost meaningless to address people like this because they're not listening to the good advice you're giving. They're not listening to that. That's not where they are mentally. And that's just reality, man. People have to get to a certain space before they can really understand where you're coming from. And they can realize the severity of the situation. But usually, a lot of times, that's after they made numerous costly mistakes that it's just almost impossible to climb out of. It's just like you got some people, like maybe some girls who they decide they want to go to school like way after, like when it's too late, like they might have 2 or 3 kids by some loser, and they see how hard it is out here trying to survive and everything like that. Then they want to go to school, but it's going to be so hard for them to go to school with 2 and 3 kids and things of that nature. So more often than not, they won't do the school thing, or if they do, it won't be successful. But that's all. That's just a little short video about how certain types of people you can't really help. They have to get there on their own.